What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video on the Texas Rangers report. And if this is your first time watching the channel, make sure to subscribe right now because I'm your #1 source for all things Rangers in the off season, but in the regular season as well. And I appreciate all of you guys. That's how we have gotten to 400 subscribers. Last year I was around 100 subscribers. But getting straight into the video, what to expect from Corey Seager in the 2020 season and beyond. All right, so I was super excited whenever we signed Corey Seager. I honestly thought that Marcus Semien was going to be our only big signing this free agent period, because I knew the Rangers were going to spend a pretty penny this year, but I did not imagine we were going to go after two big shortstops, and I don't think any of you guys imagined that. So now that he's on our team, he's going to be the starting shortstop. The 10-year, $300 and something million contract. But what to expect? So, offensively, I expect Corey Seager to rake when healthy. Even though Texas Rangers ballpark is pitcher-friendly, Corey Seager has actually hit really well in the Rangers' new ballpark in the playoffs, and I expect that to continue. Defensively, let's be honest here. He's never really been a great defensive shortstop. He's pretty much been adequate. So I do expect him to pretty much play an average shortstop. I wouldn't be surprised if he played below average. And then, if we're being honest, as he gets older into his contract, he most likely is going to have to move to third base, in my opinion. I know there are guys that have played shortstop long into their careers. Look at Brandon Crawford of the San Francisco Giants. He is up in age, and he's still playing a good shortstop. Although, for a guy that has already been rumored that he might have to switch to third base, and he hasn't been super impressive with the glove at short, I think a move to third base makes sense, maybe 5 years into the contract or something like that. However, even if he is playing just an adequate defense at shortstop, but his bat is producing like it should. That's why we gave him pretty much 30+ mil a year. I think he is going to be in the conversation to be an all-star. That's basically what we signed him to be, an all-star shortstop. That's what we signed Marcus Semien to be. Do I think he can be a MVP candidate? No, I don't. He hasn't really been durable over his time with the Los Angeles Dodgers. The only time he really was durable and he got through an entirety of a season was his rookie year, and he finished third in the MVP race. But that's okay. We don't really need him to be in an MVP conversation. If he does, that's great. But if we're expecting anybody to be in an MVP conversation on our team, probably Marcus Semien. I talked about him in the last video, but he's a guy that's already done it twice in his career. One with the Athletics, playing shortstop, and last year with the Blue Jays, playing second base. And he has been extremely durable over the course of multiple seasons, so I think it's reasonable for him to do it again. But Corey Seager being an MVP, I don't think that's too likely, but to be an all-star, that I can see happening for sure. You could honestly have two starting infielders in the All-Star game. You could have Seager at short and Marcus Semien at second base. That would be awesome. So as far as the 2022 season, I expect Seager to be good with the bat and be adequate, maybe a little below adequate with his defense. But also, two things that people don't really think about is the veteran leadership. He's been on playoff teams, and he is a really good veteran. But also, the second thing is, I think he can help recruit other free agents to this team, like Clayton Kershaw this year, but also other years down the line. And last but not least, going into future years of his contract, I still expect the bat to be a factor later in the contract. I don't think it'll regress significantly like Albert Pujols, but I think a move to third base could definitely be the route for Corey Seager. Like I said, like 5 years into the contract. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Thank you for staying to the very end of this video. And if you have stayed this far and you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And with that being said, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.